What's up? We are live. What's up, YouTube fam? Live chat. It is Christine with Gauge Girl Training. Happy Wednesday, friends. I had some time, and the reason I have time is actually because I'm uploading YouTube videos, and it's taking so dang long to upload my raw files. So I decided to pop on here to do a live nutrition science Q&A. I'm calling this Ask Gauge Girl. So if you are on the broadcast, don't be shy, say hello. Ask your nutrition science questions. Ask your questions about macros, body types, meal planning, meal prep, you name it. Nina Sharma, Maria, Tanisha, what's up, ladies? Ruby, hello, hello. So welcome to an episode of Ask Gauge Girl. Hey, Felicia. So drop a question you have. Allison, hello, hello. And I'd be happy to answer. Who wants to kick off the live Q&A? And by the way, you guys, I did upload a full day of eating video and haven't done one of those in quite some time. And in that video, if you haven't checked it out yet, I actually shared what my current macros are. And I think a lot of people were kind of shocked to see what my macros are. So here we go. Matilda, hi, you reached a plateau in your sugar-free lifestyle weight loss journey. Do you have any tips as to why that is? Yes. So if you've reached a plateau, you need to reassess your macros. So just eliminating sugar is not enough to create a caloric deficit to support fat loss. So what you want to do is you want to reassess your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. You want to figure out what your activity level is, redetermine your total daily energy expenditure, and then once you know your total daily energy expenditure, apply a caloric deficit, and from there, see what that is versus what you're currently eating. And if you don't know how to do this, you guys can check out my free macros blueprint where I explain exactly how to do this in very minute detail in 10 simple steps. How important is meal timing? I'd say meal timing is very important before and after working out. Other than that, not so much. So as far as working out goes, cardio is fine in the fasted state. I don't recommend weight training in the fasted state. I do always recommend you guys replenish your protein after a weight training session. Is DOM still possible even if you've been weight training for a while? It is if you have changed up your routine recently and you are significantly lifting heavier or harder. It is possible, but not likely. Not likely. How do you calculate how many calories you burn? The best way to do so is using a heart rate monitor. That will tell you how many calories you are burning. Is stubborn fat a real thing, and do I have a video on it? Stubborn fat, is it a real thing? You guys aren't gonna like this answer. I think the answer is no. I don't think stubborn fat is a real thing. I think you just haven't been in an appropriate deficit to support burning the fat that you want to see gone. I think some people see or may accumulate certain body fat in a specific part of their body, but they just aren't at a low enough body fat percentage to mobilize that fat. So, how do you calculate calories from heart rate? A heart rate monitor will tell you how many calories you have burned. Oh, hey, Christine, I've been trying to do the keto diet, but I'm not sure where to start. I have thyroid problems. Is it good for me to do keto? I don't recommend keto for those with hypothyroidism. You could try my low carb, high fat protocol under those circumstances. I don't recommend Fitbit because Fitbit drastically overestimates calorie expenditure. What's the best workout routine to fight a slow metabolism due to Hashimoto's? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I've had clients with Hashimoto's, and that's probably been one of the most challenging conditions I've ever had to work with. And obviously, training is important, but I found that carb cycling actually works the best for people with Hashimoto's, and HIIT isn't necessarily the best for those with Hashimoto's because it can really strain your adrenals. I recommend steady state cardio, and I recommend carb cycling. Is it true that cardio is bad for those with insulin resistance? Nope. That is why you are living sugar-free, you've been strength training, said cardio is not bad for those with insulin resistance. If you are doing a proper ketogenic diet, your body's going to be fueling itself off of fat. And the thing is, your heart is still a muscle, guys. Your heart needs to work to be healthy. Evening, what's up? You've reached a plateau in your shred. You've dropped a few inches, but you're not dropping any weight doing the keto shred. Any recommendations? If you're still dropping inches, you're still making progress. For insulin resistance, which diet is best to start with first, low carb or keto? You can transition into keto using my 10-week low carb, high fat protocol. I do recommend transitioning into keto, but keto is probably going to be the best. You've been doing the paleo shred. The first time was 10 weeks and you're on it again. You can't get rid of the fat under your butt. How do you get rid of it? You need to lower your total body fat percentage. You can't just get rid of fat specifically under your butt. You need to lower your body fat overall. You probably need to be doing some weight training. You need to be building up some muscle in that area, building up your hamstrings, building up your glutes. You can't spot reduce body fat, you guys, and you can't decide where your body is going to lose it from first. So, and if anyone's just joining this broadcast, I just want to welcome you. We're doing Ask Gauge Girl Live Nutrition Science Q&A. Please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. Let's see here. What was the person saying? Oh, how do you get rid of the fat under your butt? So for instance, let's say your body fat percentage right now is 30% body fat. You may not get rid of that fat under your butt until you reach 14, 15% body fat. So you got work to do. You got a lot of fat to lose. And I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm just saying, like, your body may not lose fat from that area until you get to a certain body fat percentage. So you need to chalk it and accept the fact that it's going to take a minute. So meaning if you're doing everything 110%, the fastest a woman can lose body fat is going to be at 0.8% body fat per week. So more realistic is 0.5% per week. So let's just say arbitrarily you're at 30% body fat, and let's say you need to get down to 15% for that to go on your body. We're talking about what, 15 weeks? No, 30 weeks. It's gonna take some time. So you gotta take a realistic science-based approach to it. And you're gonna have to be building muscle. You're gonna have to be really strategic about it. Can you get rid of it? Yes. Can you do it? Absolutely. How many inches should you be able to lose a week? If you're 110% on your program, you can lose up to 1/2 inch off of your waist per week. If you're 110%. For those who are like over 200 pounds, 250 pounds, you may be able to do a little bit more than that. You want the 6-week plan. That exercise is good. What exercise is good to lose weight? I recommend our body type training plans. Using my equation, your macro needs were like 90 grams. Others say 40, 50 grams for bone 40. Follow my formula. If you want to get the results like my other clients, follow my formulas. How to get past the sugar cravings? Eat more fat? Yes. You need to be dialed in with your fat intake. Listen, Linda, if you are on a ketogenic diet, and if you're doing keto, you gotta be dialed in. The point of keto is to allow your body to utilize healthy fats as a fuel source. So if you're not eating enough fat, you can't just drop your carbs, not eat enough fat, and like expect something to happen. Stop winging it, guys. I have keto meal plans. We are running a special right now. It's a $37 bundle. You get the shred of your choice. You get all kinds of cookbooks. Is keto safe long term? I would consult with your doctor on that. I think keto is great seasonally. I think some people need to be on it longer term. I haven't seen anybody who had any issues. Let's see here. Any recommendations for hypothyroidism? I'd say the paleo diet is probably going to be the best. Does a water a day help with weight loss? Yes, it does. When should you start seeing muscle gain? When you are eating in a caloric surplus to support muscle growth and being in a positive nitrogen balance while balancing that with enough sufficient fat loss. Should you be counting the calories from the fiber that you're subtracting from your net carbs? I don't really do that. You can if you really want to. I think that's more important if you're on a ketogenic diet. Ellie McRae says, Any suggestions for optimal digestion pre-probiotic brands? I don't recommend prebiotics, probiotics. I think they're bullshit. Just saying, guys. As far as optimal digestion, get at least like 20 to 25 grams of fiber from real whole foods. Things like avocados, nuts, fiber, chia seeds, flax seeds, leafy greens. Best plan for a person without a gallbladder? I'd probably say any plan that's not keto. Is it best to pair keto with IF for insulin resistance? You can do both, but you don't have to. It's a pleasure to support you guys. Pleasure to be here. So, any other questions? Ooh. You're not much of a meat eater. Which plan is best? You eat fish, sometimes chicken. So listen, Linda, I would say do our original shred or our pescatarian shred. If you're going to do our original shred, you can swap out. There's a little bit of ground beef in there, but not a whole lot. You can swap it out for like turkey, some fish, chicken. Do I recommend weight loss pills? What do you think? No, of course not. How to calculate how much to eat to gain muscle. So Sandy, there is a YouTube video that I did for how to calculate macros for lean gain. So type in YouTube, how to calculate macros for lean gains, Gauge Girl, and it'll bring you to that exact video. So guys, that's all I have time for this evening. But if you guys like this format and platform, I would love to do Ask Gauge Girl daily here on YouTube, and we can schedule a specific time because I just love engaging with you guys in this way. So if you guys would like to see more of this, please comment and please give the video a thumbs up because I would love, love, love to do this for you guys. It really helps me out. Not helps me out, I enjoy doing it. So, what do you guys think? Ask Gauge Girl. So just give the video lots of thumbs up and love, and that'll really help me out here. So I'd be happy to do so, guys. So take care. I will talk to you all later, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining our first episode of Ask Gauge Girl. See ya.